Hello to all grandmothers, aunties, sisters, cousins, nieces, friends. I say that all the time because we are family. Whether you're grandmother, whether you're auntie to someone, or of course a mother to someone, sister, niece, hey, we're all friends. We're in this together. Um, Today is Friday, and it's the end of the week. I pray to God that you had a wonderful week and you have many more wonderful weeks to go. The title today of this blog is Air on the Side of Caution. You may have heard that before, and it is meaning that you're taking out the risk of making a mistake to be extra careful. Extra careful. That is, take out the risk of making a mistake. Be extra careful. So when they say err on the side of caution, we want to make sure that you take out any type of risk that would compromise you. Um, and that is when I got off on work many a times and went to the van. It is, of course, the month of August. August near the end. It's like maybe about the 29th of August. And I would go and take the train and go into Pasadena to get in my van. And sometimes it's like 90 degrees, but it was very, very hot being in the van if I had the windows up when it was time to sleep. Uh, I had to make sure that I had extra 100% cotton towels to keep myself cool because it was at the point where I knew I was losing weight, and because the sweat was coming from my legs and back of my knees, and it was just sometimes it was just wet and unbearable perspiration. So I would make sure that I had a cold, icy water bottle. And you know they say don't put plastic in the freezer, but I put water bottles in the freezer at work and would take my water bottle home so that I could make sure I had some cool water during the night because the ice will melt, of course. So if you have need of that survival skill, do that. Be very careful that you don't compromise your health, though. If you're somewhere where it's over 90 degrees, and you may have to change your situation, um, you have to make sure that you don't suffocate. You have to make sure you don't lose too much body sweat because it can compromise your health really, really. And if you have to go to a friend's place, somewhere else for shelter, don't be so prideful that you can't do that and let them know your situation, even if it's a family member that you don't trust. You have to realize that you cannot put your health at stake, ladies. Some of you are outside listening to this message. Some of you are in your car. Be careful. Don't err. Don't make an error. Um, make a mistake. Being extra cautious and not letting anybody know your situation. Uh, uh, Sometimes at night, of course, I will roll the windows all the way up, like what you're doing. You're rolling the windows all the way up so nobody can put anything and drop anything in that window. And it's important that you keep yourself secure because even while you're asleep, someone can put any type of instrument and pull up your doorknob. That's not a good situation at all. We don't want that to happen. And if you are lying somewhere on the ground, at the park bench, wherever you are, you make sure that you are being extra careful. Do not make a mistake in being so extra careful that you don't trust anybody. That's the point that I'm trying to drive in today. One of these days, I'm going to have enough money or resources to open up a place for her. And if I, by chance, can't see that vision come true, or that dream, if I can't see that dream or vision come true, maybe you can allow it to happen because we have shared this very personal experience. The place for her came with the thought of maybe sometimes when I'm going to that van, I can go by a place where it's an open door policy. They don't have to know my name. I don't have to sign any forms. It's free. And I can go get a warm shower. I can be offered a sandwich. I could have a cookie, maybe a bag of chips, a glass of lemonade, a nice cold soda. I often thought of that place, and it was strictly for her, women only, that are outside or in your car, and you could drive up and you're offered uh, the bath time essentials that you need. And there's a book, maybe a Bible on the table, and you could be there 30 minutes and read. And you can make sure it could be a place where it makes sure that you have quiet time. No one has to talk to you unless you want to be talked to. And I want to make sure that happens. Maybe we can get together and network on something and make sure that happens. It will be very awesome in these days and times where there can really be a place like that. I don't know if there is in your city, but for me it's unheard of because I have been looking, and there are shelters, but there's not a place in a home, or not an institution like place, but in a home where there's many showers, where there's a lamp sitting on the table, where there's a book that you can read and you can wind down from your outside experiences. Would that just be awesome? Wow, if we could put our minds together, network, and let that vision or that dream come true, that would be wonderful. But nevertheless, I just want to end the blog with saying, err on the side of caution. Take the risk out of making a mistake wherever you are. And uh, the weekend is approaching. Don't be so prideful that you can't ask for help. Okay? God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye.